Hi everyone, so this is going to be a kind of perfume collection, but an updated one. I did do one a while ago, but I've since had some new fragrances. And I warn you in advance, I'm not the best at describing fragrances at all. I'm probably really bad at it, but I was kind of stuck on what to film just because I've got loads of ideas, but they're all kind of springtime, summery, fun ones, and it's really bad weather today, so I just wasn't feeling in the mood for those types of videos. So I'm going to get started with the first fragrance, and I am the type of person where I don't like the kind of fragrances that everybody likes. So for example, a very famous fragrance is Thierry Mugler's Angel. I don't like that because as soon as I smell that, I think, oh, she's wearing Thierry Mugler's Angel. I don't like that. I like to smell like, I just like to smell nice. I want someone to smell me and be like, oh, you smell nice, not, oh, you smell of Chanel No. 5. If you get what I mean. I don't like it when it's really obvious what you're wearing, when it's a really cult scent. So that's why I don't own any of the really kind of cult classic fragrances. So the first one I've got is one that I have had for a while and I don't particularly like, but it is Vera Wang's Princess. The bottle of this is absolutely beautiful, and this is just what the bottle looks like. Really gorgeous. And this is very sweet. It's very vanilla-y. It's very vanilla-y and very kind of relaxed. It is quite a calming fragrance. And the reason that I don't love this is on my skin it kind of settles, and you can only smell the vanilla note. So if you love vanilla, this is a really great one to go for if you are the type of person who loves vanilla fragrances. I don't, so I'm not quite sure why I bought this, and I wouldn't buy this again, but I do really love the bottle. Next we have a very inexpensive one actually, and this is Glow by JLo. And I do like celebrity fragrances just because I think they are a lot cheaper and they can be really lovely. This one is JLo's first fragrance. It came with like a little necklace thing on the JLo logo, but it fell off. And I don't like the bottle of this. I think it's kind of a bit cheap looking, but I absolutely adore the scent of this. This just smells so jasmine-y. It is really jasmine based. That is the kind of keynote that you get in it, and it's a really fresh, lovely fragrance. Nice on kind of summer days where you want that kind of fresh feeling. It's a really lovely one, and you can pick it up in kind of Boots or Superdrug for around £20, I think. Next we've got a really lovely summer one, and this is Issa Miyake's, I'm gonna say L'Eau d'Issy Floral. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is really nice. I'm saying really a lot, I apologise, but the bottle of this is quite pretty, quite simple, but it's nice, and it's very floral, as the name would suggest. It's got very kind of soft gardenia notes, and it's a very nice floral scent. Very inoffensive, and if you like floral scents, this would be a really perfect one for you. It's very summery, very kind of light, and very feminine, but not in a powdery way and not in a girly way either. It's just a very floral, feminine scent. Then we have one that I really love, and this fragrance is Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker. Now for those of you who don't know, I am a huge Sarah Jessica Parker fan, and but for that reason I never bought any of her fragrances. It just didn't really appeal to me until someone bought me this as a gift, and I absolutely love this. I think the bottle's really pretty. I love the kind of detailing with the little grey ribbon at the top of it, and I just think it's a really kind of pretty looking bottle, but it's got a really hard scent to describe. So any of the ones that I'm mentioning, do go down to your local department store and give them a sniff, because then I'll probably be not very good at describing them, so you can go and make your mind up for yourself. But it's got a really lovely kind of very, very soft scent. It's very, very feminine and a little bit powdery, but not in an overpowering way. It's just a really beautiful, beautiful fragrance, really easy to wear, and it just makes you smell lovely. It doesn't make you smell of anything in particular, it just makes you smell really, really nice, and I really like it. Next we have this one, which I absolutely love, and this is Love, Peace and Juicy Couture. And one of the things I love the most about this is actually the bottle. I think the bottle of this is just stunning. I love the giant lid, and just I think it's beautiful. And I tend to wear this during the winter months. I think it is more of a winter scent. But it's very unusual in that it's quite a fresh winter scent. So it's got a lot of kind of quite fresh, almost cucumbery notes in it, and it's very easy to wear, and it settles really, really beautifully. It settles a little muskier on the skin than it is upon first application. So I really, really, really like this, and it's been in loads of my monthly favourites because I've just worn it loads over the winter months. So that's a really, really lovely one that I'd recommend for everybody. Then we have this one by Valentino, and it's the classic Valentino Rock and Rose. The reason I bought this initially was I bought it when it was on offer, and you get a massive, massive amount, and it was on offer. I quite like the bottle of this, it's quite nice, but I don't wear this nearly as much as I should. It's very, very rose-like, but rose in a sweet way, not in your classic kind of grandma rose scent. It's in a very kind of sweet rose notes, and it's one that I could imagine a lot of people probably wouldn't like, but I do quite like it. I just kind of tend to forget it. I'll put some on now actually because I haven't got any perfume on. So yeah, that's how I apply perfume as well, and sometimes I'll kind of do a little bit behind my ears. So yeah, very, very sweet, very rose-like, but not in your kind of classic traditional rose scent, if that makes sense. Then we have a very inexpensive favourite of mine, and this is Intimately Beckham by David Beckham. The reason that I really, really like this perfume is it's very, very similar to, I think it's Gucci No. 2, and it's a very sophisticated, very polished scent. And if you look at the bottle, if you know what the Gucci one looks like, it's very, very similar, and it's a really, really kind of, it's a very professional scent. It's the kind of scent where if you worked in an office you could wear, and it wouldn't be too overpowering, and it would just make you smell nice and clean. And it's a very, very it's a very easy to wear scent, very grown up, but not particular in any kind of powdery notes or anything like that. So I really like this one, and it is very inexpensive. Next we have one that I am really not sure why I purchased this, and I've lost the lid of it, and it's Versace's Bright Crystal. And this has got kind of quite fresh, almost green apple-like notes to it, but I hardly ever wear this. It's the kind of one that I'll chuck in my handbag just to kind of top up with sometimes, but I don't really, really like this perfume, and I wouldn't really repurchase it. Then what else do we have? I'll save that one because that's my favourite. Two very inexpensive ones. The first one is Kate Moss Kate, the original one, and this is actually surprisingly really, really lovely and really great for summertime. This is the bottle, so it's kind of reminiscent of the Valentino Rock and Rose bottle, and it's very, very, very light, very floral, very fresh, and it's got a very kind of, it's a very easy to wear perfume. It's never overpowering, it never makes you feel like it's a bit much because there's no vanilla-ness in it. It's just floral and fresh and very, very easy to wear. So it's a really nice one if you want to buy someone a perfume and you're not sure kind of what their taste in fragrance is, because perfume is quite a hard thing to buy. That's a nice one because I kind of think it's a very inoffensive one that most people would like. Then I've got this one, which is a very famous one, and it is Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. And I'm not a big fan of the whole Britney Spears perfumes, to be honest, but I do really like this one because I think it's quite unusual. And this is the sweetest perfume that I have ever smelled. I think it's very, very sweet. It's got very kind of candy-like notes in it, and it's one that you could only wear during the winter, and one that you have to be in the mood for wearing. You can't just put it on because it can be a little bit much. But during the winter months, I do really like this, and it's very inexpensive, and I have used it quite a bit, so I do like that one, but it won't be everyone's cup of tea. And then last but not least, we have two that are my absolute favourites. Sorry I keep messing around with my hair, it's just really not working out for me today. This one is Miss Dior Cherie, and it's Lou, I think. This is what the bottle, the box looks like. Even the box is beautiful, and I love this fragrance so much. The bottle of it, I think, is just beyond gorgeousness. The little bow and the print on the bottom. This is just a really beautiful fragrance, and it's very fresh. It kind of smells like lemongrass and jasmine. It's really fresh, and it lasts on the skin for a really long time. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's just really amazing. I can't recommend this one enough. This is the one that you definitely must go and smell, because it's just so fresh, and it's kind of like, it literally is freshness in a bottle. It's gorgeous, and I love that one. That is one that I will always have in my collection. And then for my kind of, probably if I had to choose my all-time fave, it would be Stella by Stella McCartney. I love everything about this fragrance. I love the bottle. I just love how this smells. It's just beautiful. It's very rosy, very floral, but just really amazing. And this is the type of fragrance that if you said to me you could only wear one fragrance for the rest of your life, that's it, just the one, I would be more than happy for that one to be Stella, and I wouldn't get fed up of it, and I wouldn't get sick of it. And it's just really beautiful, really kind of sexy, but in a kind of understated way. And I love the bottle. I think the bottle is just so beautiful. You can get these in kind of the limited edition prints and that, but I do think that the classic one is really gorgeous. And it just is the kind of the most me-ish fragrance. This is what I would always choose to wear. And I do sometimes, when I go and put perfume on in the morning, my hands will gravitate naturally towards this one, and I'll have to kind of stop myself so I don't just use this and use some of the others that I own. But if I had to choose my top three that I would definitely always have in my collection, it would be Stella, Miss Dior Cherie, and a toss between Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker or Peace, Love and Juicy Couture. So really it's four, but because I can't decide between these two, they're both lovely. But those are my perfumes. I'm not a massive perfume fan, really. I kind of find that it's one of those things that I like to get as gifts, but I don't tend to normally buy for me. And I'm not obsessed with fragrance like I know some YouTubers probably are. But I do enjoy them. I do enjoy wearing them, and I like that kind of pick me up that you can get from just spritzing a little bit of perfume on you. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm getting a little bit confused for some reason. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions or any recommendations based on these that you think that I might like, then pop them in the comments below. Like I said, I don't really do the kind of classic ones that everybody loves. So for example, there was a phase a couple of years ago where everybody was obsessed with the DKNY apple one, the green one. I can't think what it's called. Is it Be Delicious, I think it is. And it is a really nice fragrance, but because everyone is wearing it, as soon as you smell it, you think, oh, she's wearing Be Delicious, and I don't like that. I don't like people to straight away know what you're wearing, if that makes sense. I kind of like the mystique of it, but maybe that's just me being really picky. But I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.